On this episode of Bite Sized, we are watching and discussing the third scene of the movie The Twilight Saga, New Moon. For those of you watching along at home, that's from 3 minutes and 8 seconds to 4:05, a short one. And now, on to the episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Bite Sized. If this is your first episode, here's what's going on. My name's Ben.
And I'm Sarah.
We are your hosts. We got it this time.
We got it!
We're watching the movie New Moon, Twilight New Moon, the Twilight Saga.
The Twilight Saga, New Moon.
The Twilight Saga, New Moon. One scene at a time. We take anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes of the film New Moon, and we talk about it for about a half hour. And that's what we always do. Sometimes we have a guest, but we don't today, so forget I even said
You're
that.
stuck with me, nerds.
The only guest we've got is a big sleepy cat.
Big sleepy cat.
Big sleepy cat.
We kept asking him to give his opinions, and he just keeps sleeping.
He's too sleepy is the thing.
I mean, he was like, it's only a minute-long scene. What do you want from me?
It's interesting, though, because he is the most talkative of our three cats.
Oh.
So he would be the one most likely to say something, but not today. He's too
Not
sleepy.
today.
Too sleepy. We're talking about Twilight New Moon Scene 3, as I have sort of arbitrarily broken it up. Appropriate because Bella starts off
She's
the
sleeping.
scene sleepy like a kitty cat.
She's sleeping like a kitty cat right next to a very well-placed copy of Romeo and Juliet.
You can't see the whole title, but you can see enough to know it is what it is. Here's my question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
As the resident Twilight expert on the show.
Uh-huh.
Is this during the summer? Is this the start of the next school year? Where does this happen chronologically in relation to the previous film?
You know, it's so great that you refer to me as the Twilight expert because I would not consider myself an expert in any sense of the phrase. But
have you read the books?
I read New Moon in high school.
Great. That's more than I've read it.
That's great.
I read New Moon never.
To a fan wiki.
While you go to twilight.wikia.com.
Bella Swan birthday.
I will remind you that when I asked you to become co-host of this show, you told me that one of the skills you brought to the table was to be the researcher.
Okay, listen.
Yeah,
listen,
I'm listening.
I already let you down. I'm
That's
so
fine.
sorry.
That's
Please
fine.
let me stay on the show.
Strike one. Out of 100.
Thank God.
You get 100 strikes.
So Bella's birthday is canonically
Ooh.
on September 13th, 1987.
Coming up.
So, oh my God, her birthday is coming up.
We should throw
Happy
a birthday
almost
party.
birthday. Oh, that'd be cute. So September 13th, by this point, school must have started.
Okay. Because I was homeschooled, the difference, like, the start of the school year never really stuck in my mind because what's the difference?
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm spending 8 hours at a different building.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, now is the time when I read school books. And so I never really paid much attention to when it was, other than mom would be like, hey, it's next week or it's in a couple weeks. She took it more seriously than that.
Yeah.
But I basically didn't really care until it was there.
But it's probably not like a huge change of like, okay, I went from like summer and like not giving a shit about what I'm wearing or what I'm doing to like, okay, now I have to like dress nice because
Right.
it's the first day.
Like I would
have to change my
still-
schedule. I have to like get up earlier now.
Yeah, none of that. I would still wake up generally around the same time, wander downstairs, eat a bowl of cereal.
Would you fall asleep next to a copy of Romeo and Juliet?
I may have, because I did read Romeo and Juliet in, I think, junior high and did not enjoy it.
Yeah?
Well, hot take, Romeo and Juliet is a play.
It is.
And is meant to be seen.
Uh-huh.
I think my sort of takeaway from reading Romeo and Juliet was that trying to appreciate Romeo and Juliet by reading the script is like trying to appreciate Mozart by looking at sheet music. That is not the intended experience. You're definitely losing something.
Well, I mean, I think it's even worse that like I forget if we did this for Romeo and Juliet, but at least, you know, like when you would do plays. No, you didn't go to
in theory,
school.
though, I saw that on television.
So in theory, on television and in public schools, a lot of times if you were doing plays, because in English class, because plays should be heard and not just read,
right.
They would like assign people parts and people would have to read them out
yes.
loud.
Oh, is that how plays work? Oh, you mean in class?
No, in class.
Okay,
I mean.
got it.
Yeah, so especially because I was the theater kid, I would always get fucking assigned by the English teacher to do like a big beefy part, and I'm like, I'm in second period. I do not give a shit, and I would just like to zone out like everyone else. But now you expect me to do shit.
Right.
I just can't imagine like my only experience with a Shakespearean play being, we read it out loud in my English class, and that one theater girl was the lead and some guy on the football team was the other lead, and it was the most monotone thing you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah. Is Romeo and Juliet the most overrepresented work of literature in young people's TV and movies? I
think so.
Because you get the dual benefits of it's the symbolism of the fated lovers story, but also every fucking Zack and Cody show had an episode where they did Romeo and Juliet and someone got nervous about having to kiss someone else.
Oh no.
I think that's a big part of why Romeo and Juliet is as popular as it is today.
Was because of the smooching?
Yeah, because it's easy to make Zach have to kiss what's the girl whose name I don't remember.
I don't remember at this exact moment. Sorry, my supposed expertise is only in Twilight.
Totally fine. It's not that important anyway. I ask, though, where in time this is taking place, because I'm pretty sure she was reading Romeo and Juliet last semester.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure in Twilight we see her reading Romeo and Juliet.
I mean, maybe she was bored.
Why is she still reading the same book?
Okay, so maybe she was up late, couldn't sleep, and was like, I need something especially boring
need something
to put
knock
me
me
to
out.
sleep.
Yeah.
This Shakespeare, I don't understand a goddamn word of it. I'm out.
There's stage directions in here.
Yeah, and you know what?
You. Yeah.
She read the stage directions in the play, and it really inspired her brain to make all those cool transitions we saw in the last thing. Okay, so maybe Romeo and Juliet not that bad.
Now we're getting somewhere.
But I do think Romeo and Juliet is fine. I think it's pretty. I think it's mid.
Yeah. It's not.
I think there's better Shakespeare, but I understand if you're trying to get a young person into it to be like, okay, but see, they're young people.
Right.
Like they're teenagers and you're a teenager.
And you're sad and don't understand dating, just like they're sad and don't understand dating.
Exactly.
And you also have this poison and you're going to fake your death.
And you know a priest who's going to marry you.
Right. You would also... You get in a sword fight with your buddies.
Kids today with their skibbity toilets and their
biting
Rizzlers,
their thumbs.
And they're biting their thumbs at you, sir.
It happens. There's knocking at the door. It's Charlie.
It's Charlie.
He's wearing a purple flannel shirt.
He's wearing a flannel, the Forks uniform.
And it's a little purple. Yeah. Continuing my Bella Purple theory.
Bella Purple.
Bella Purple, Bella.
Oh my God! Part of my wedding colors are purple.
Oh wow! You're just like.
Should I say it's a Twilight thing?
Yeah, definitely to promote this podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll record an episode live from your reception.
Yes, good.
Everyone would hate that. Before we get too far into what actually happens in this scene, I want to take a second to talk about what's on Bella's walls.
Yeah,
because she has some pretty decorated walls. There are some pictures, like some printed out pictures that are clearly, I can't tell who they are because it's blurry. This is a now 15-year-old movie, and the rip that I have to break up scenes isn't the highest def. But I think it looks like just some sort of like staged fun pictures.
We're friends and we're quirky.
And like Mike and Jessica and her pals.
Yeah.
And there's one that's just like a very dramatic picture of like half of Edward's face. There's at least 2 paintings of dogs.
Okay.
One is just a dog like face on, and the other one kind of looks like a husky or something.
Okay, it's foreshadowing. This movie's gonna feature Jacob a lot.
That's true.
He got that dog in him.
And we're gonna learn about his dog connection. Literally, there is one wolf inside him.
Yeah. He's only got one wolf inside.
It's the same wolf because there's only one of it.
Him.
It's just him. Yeah. Inside and outside. He walks in, he's holding some presents. Some birthday presents.
Happy birthday.
I thought we agreed no presents.
That feels like a weird thing for a child to say to a parent. That feels more like a relationship. Like a dating relationship of, I thought we said no presents. I just can't think of a child telling their parents. And I guess now she's legally an adult. She's 18.
Right.
But being like, I thought we said no presents.
Well, Bella has always been one, at least in the last film, was always one to not want a big deal made out of her.
Yeah.
She is definitely the kind of person who wants to be as unvisible as possible. And so, having presence and being the center of attention, even if it's just from her dad, clearly makes her uncomfortable.
I guess this will feed into most of the rest of the scene. As I was watching it, I realized I was getting less of a like father-daughter vibe and more like an older brother, younger sister
Interesting
vibe from
How
the
so?
two of them.
Speak on that.
I think just that it feels more like Charlie's trying to be a friend, but also like messing with her in a way that I think more of an older brother would.
Yeah.
Compared to a parent.
He's never been the dadliest dad.
No, he's not been the dadliest dad, and Bella's never been the kidliest kid.
Right.
Bella has been, a bit parentified between Renee and Charlie, and like had to grow up pretty fast.
Right. And we see a lot of like Bella having to take care of Charlie and like cooking for him and cleaning up his dishes in the last film.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's just the way that he talks to her and the way he ribs her. I know like my dad would like joke around with me and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think maybe it's just like the sarcasm of it. It feels less like a dad joke, which I think maybe I associate more with father.
Right.
And feels more like I'm ribbing you, which feels more like a brother.
Interesting.
Or a sibling dynamic. What are your thoughts?
No, I think that is more like the dad joke archetype of the bad pun was not really the kind of joke my dad or really his brothers or sisters really trafficked in. That sort of bad pun was more of my mom's dad is definitely a big fan of that type of joke. But my dad and his family come from a lot more the Charlie side of sort of dry sarcasm.
That's fair.
And just sort of making fun of you as a way of showing affection.
Yeah.
And so that rings true to me. That is a dad activity or a dadtivity, if you will.
I thought we agreed no presents.
Well, the one from me's not wrapped, so it doesn't count.
Well, that's actually great. Thanks, Dad.
It goes with this one from your mom. We coordinated. Well, she coordinated me. It's to put your pictures in from senior year. Senior year. How'd you get so old so fast?
I didn't.
He's doing that thing that parents do to teenagers sometimes of like, I get it, you're a mopey, emo teenager and you want to be all brooding and sad, but I'm going to make you have a little fun.
Yeah.
And I know you don't want presents because you don't want to be made a big deal of, but you deserve to feel special for once. Which I guess is good for him.
Yeah. Well, he's a good dad. He wants to be.
He has his moments.
And this feels like one of those moments because he even says that her mom coordinated.
Right.
They coordinated.
Yeah.
But that she coordinated with him.
And she coordinated with him involving him getting the more expensive present.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
The presents he has for Bella are a digital camera and an empty scrapbook. And those are two very different price points.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bella's mom sucks.
Yeah, maybe they like split the costs of both of them 50-50, but the way I understood it was that camera is from dad, the book is from mom,
yes.
Which means dad spent about 10 times what dad did than what mom did on the present.
Hey everybody, Editor Ben here. I got curious and I looked up what kind of camera he gives her in this scene. That's a Panasonic DMC FX50 Lumix, and when it came out, it retailed for $400. That's $600 today. That's not a cheap present. I know it's easy to take for granted that we all just have like really nice cameras in our pockets now, but this would have been a big deal at that moment. Bella seems super underwhelmed.
If I were Charlie and I was talking to my ex-wife about birthday obligations and I was told I have to buy a digital camera, I'll mail you a scrapbook, I would not be too pleased about that.
I'd have a nice cold beer after that
Right.
and a big sigh and go, oh.
Like if there were already like pictures and stuff in the scrapbook that like clearly a lot
like
of effort and love.
Bella and her family, and then like sections for Bella to add to. But it seems like 'Cause it's fully empty because Charlie says it's for photos of senior year.
Yeah, pretty sure it's just a blank scrapbook with nothing in it. Thanks, Renee.
Damn, Renee, not mom of the week. Let me tell you that.
No, not the mom of the week.
Not
Sorry.
mom of the week. Fuck. This is a Renee hate account.
This has happened before, and by God, it will happen again. This podcast, the longer that it goes on, gets more and more anti-Renee.
She sucks.
She's
a bad mom.
She's not my favorite.
Listen, and not every mom is a perfect mom, but Bella's mom is particularly bad.
But I feel like most moms wouldn't move halfway through. Not even halfway through, most of the way through junior year, instead of making your daughter uproot her life.
Baseball.
Yeah, for her baseball boyfriend.
Once again, Charlie's doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a wealthy baseball player boyfriend. He's a single dad on a small town cop salary, probably not the best.
Trying to do his best.
Yeah, and she's off in a beach house, saying, here's a scrapbook, you go buy the newest, greatest camera.
Go get a digital camera.
Yeah.
Has Bella shown any interest in photography?
Bella showed interest in the film Twilight in not being photographed.
Okay.
Because someone, Eric, I believe his name was part of the school paper, and on at least one occasion was taking pictures of fellow students. And the other girl, don't worry about it. Bella had a couple friends in the school paper in the movie Twilight who were taking pictures of people at various things, and Bella always tries to sort of get out of the camera, much like I did around that same time. I did not like pictures being taken of me when I was Bella's age. I really related to that a lot.
Oh, see, I was the opposite, and I feel like because it was like the peak of Facebook, I was like, yeah, get that camera on me. I want some new Facebook uploads, baby.
I don't know why I hated pictures of myself or just being in pictures.
To be fair, it's fully flip-flopped, and I've gone the exact other way. And talking with our wedding photographer, both Megan and I were like, okay, so neither of us love to be photographed. So if we could make this as chill as possible. And our photographer was like, say no more.
I see. I've flip-flopped the other way as well, where Mindy and I were getting our wedding pictures taken. Every time Mindy and I, she's an actor, the photographers... every photographer Mindy and I have worked with, which I think is like 3 or 4 at this point, has told us, like, usually when they are shooting people, they have to, like, it's like pulling teeth to get them to do things. And Mindy and I always come with like our own ideas and are like setting up poses.
Oh, I love that.
It's fun. I don't like smiling in pictures, but other than that,
I don't either.
I hate smiling. I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to smile with my teeth in a way that doesn't look unhinged.
Every time someone takes a picture of me and tells me to smile, I immediately think I've never smiled before.
Exactly.
I feel like some sort of alien trying to simulate human emotions.
Yeah, we just went... I was just thinking about this earlier today because we just did our bachelorette this past weekend. We went to the Renaissance Fair and everybody took a whole bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
And I was looking through them and I was like, what the fuck is my smile? What the fuck is this? Would I ever say that about anyone else's smile? Absolutely not.
Right.
I'm just like, you could be better.
I updated my passport earlier this year, and in the photo instructions, it specifically said, don't smile, and I felt very seen.
Good.
It was nice.
Wow.
Thanks, State Department.
How'd you get so old so fast?
I didn't. It's not that old.
I don't know. Is that a gray hair?
No. No way.
Happy birthday.
It's really funny.
I think maybe this is the moment I got the most like older brother sibling vibe because this felt really like I'm really ribbing you on this.
And we like obviously Charlie doesn't know the dream Bella just had about her being an old lady, but she's clearly still a little shook by that dream because any joke Charlie makes about being old, Bella like overreacts.
Yeah, and it's like, whoa, hey.
Like Charlie makes a joke about Bella having a gray hair and she like sprints to a mirror.
When did you get your first gray hair?
I found my first gray hair in my head just like a few weeks ago.
Wait, your first one?
That I'm aware of.
The first one you're aware of was just a few weeks ago?
I think that I know of. I haven't really been looking because I started finding grays in my beard like as soon as I grew it out. There's my beard is a coat of many colors. And so I found like grays and like stark white hairs in my beard since like 24, 25.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure I've had gray hairs in my head before. I sit before you now, a man of 32.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were grays in there before. I just didn't really notice them. But there's one day, probably last month, I was in the bathroom and I saw sticking out of my head, sticking way out.
Yeah.
A hair that was clearly not the color I used to saw. And I got excited. Total opposite of Bella. I'm ready.
I feel like I had a similar reaction to my first gray hair because I think it was at around like 24, 25.
Okay.
And mind you, I do dye my hair all the time, so it's less obvious when I have grays, but I have a handful of them.
I think in the entire time that I've known you, you have either had wildly dyed hair or no hair.
You know what? Honestly,
when we met, you had a shaved head.
I did have a shaved head because I shaved it for charity, and when them grew it back out.
Oh, is that why?
Oh, did I never tell you?
No, we never had that discussion.
So listeners,
I'm not in the business of asking women to explain their hairstyle choices as soon as I meet them.
You know what? That's fair. Listeners, I have shaved my head twice, actually, for the charity St. Baldrick's, which raises money for childhood cancer research.
Oh.
My old improv theater in Richmond would do an event with them every year, and I participated twice. So when I met you, I think I had...
This would have been summer of 2019.
2019.
Coming up on 6 years.
Yeah, I had grown it out into a pixie cut. Then I did it one more... Oh, was it 2019? Yeah, 2019
it
was...
It must have been fresh.
2019 was the last time I did it. And then I grew it out into a pixie cut, and then the pandemic happened, and then it was longer.
Right.
So yeah, you missed the awkward grow out phase.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, I had a shaved head. I think I was genuinely excited when I got my first gray hair of like, oh my God, I'm growing up.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I think it would be different if I was like 21 and got my first gray, because I'd be like, oh my God, I'm getting old, but like in a negative way. But now I think the frontal lobe's cooked. I'm like, oh my God, I'm growing. Like time is happening. Life is happening. This is beautiful.
But she freaks out. She looks in the mirror, and then Charlie just sort of leaves, and that's the end of the scene.
And that's the end of the scene. It's kind of a nothing burger of a scene. We do get a nice moment with Charlie and Bella, but I think it just kind of harps on and it's especially hard for us because we like literally just watched and analyzed the last scene of like, yeah, we get it. Bella's afraid of getting old.
Yeah, it's 57 seconds of movie. Kind of hard to do a lot in that time. Especially this is as I have arbitrarily delineated it, third scene of the movie when we're still very much in the setup phase, establishing the world as it currently exists so that things can happen later on.
Exactly. We got to set up Bella's afraid of getting old. So
we have to establish that Bella don't like birthday so that 4 scenes from now when Bella is at birthday, we'll understand why she's feeling like this.
And then she's going to hate birthdays even more. Spoiler alert.
Because it's not going to be a good party.
It's going to be a bad party. Don't go a vampire party.
Don't go a vampire party.
That's what, let's say, put a pin in that for like 4 episodes from now when I need to name an episode.
I think that's going to be, I wrote this down, what episode that's going to be, because I have my own reasons. That'll be episode 8. We're recording episode 5 as we speak.
Okay.
So 5 episodes from now, you're going to learn why we don't go a vampire party.
Yeah, don't go. Don't do it. It's early in the movie.
Yeah.
Not a lot happens. It just establishes father, daughter,
birthday,
old bad.
Right, old bad.
Old bad.
Yeah, youth is good, old is bad. Great. Sarah Murphy, if people want to follow you on social media, where and when and how and why could they do that?
Where they can do it?
Yeah.
The internet at Oops All Smurf.
Yeah.
When can they
do that?
When they can do it? Anytime they want.
Great.
You know, that's the beauty of the internet. It's open 24/7.
No closing. It does not close for holidays. Why can they do that?
Why can they do it? Because they listen to me yapping and they're like, "Damn, that broad's got some good ideas."
Yeah, all of our listeners are truck drivers from the Bronx. Yeah, that broad. I like what she says about shaving their head. And how can they do that?
They can go to the internet.
Yeah.
They can search the World Wide Web, www. I believe if you go to beacons.com/oopsallsmurf, that's like my link tree equivalent. That's like all my links and stuff. You can find my Blue Sky, my Twitch, which I don't really use anymore. You can see all my TTRPGs I've made, all that jazz.
A serious answer to a joke question. Good job, Sarah.
Oh, yeah, I'm earnest.
If you want to follow this movie, don't. If you want to follow this podcast, on
not follow this
social
movie.
media. You can do so at bitesizedpod_ on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at bitesizedpod, no underscore on Tumblr, where stuff is posting. You can go to twilightpodcast.com or patreon.com/twilightpodcast to listen to our bonus series, Bite Sized Presents, where we're watching and discussing the films that Taylor Lautner and Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson were in before they were in Twilight, because you need to know what we think about Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D. All that information more available at twilightpodcast.com. Thank you to my editor, Ben Oxford, for putting this all together. Thank you to the band Swimwear Department for letting me use their song Mauled to Death as our theme. And that is it. That is all we have to say.
No, it is not, because we didn't name the episode.
Oh, we didn't name the episode.
We didn't name the episode.
Hey, Sarah, if you had to give this episode a name, what would it be? If you had to give this scene a name, what would it be? And this is also going to be the name of the episode,
Yes,
so please make it good.
Is that what's happening? Great. I interrupted, and yet
I'm drunk.
You're doing so. Are you?
No, I have not had alcohol in weeks.
That's fair. God, fuck. What do I want to call this? Shit.
Yeah, how's your commitment now, Murph?
Well, I'm getting married in a month, so commitment's great.
I mean, I know one thing that I figured would either be the title or the outro.
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, you said don't go a vampire party.
Don't go.
That's got to be one of the two, right?
Yeah.
So is that just the name of the episode?
I think that's got to be the outro.
Oh, okay.
Because here's the thing.
Boy, the listener is going to be real surprised when they hear it.
Yeah, I know. Ben, you got to cut all this out. I'm thinking.
Ben, leave all of this in.
No, Ben, thinking is so hard on my tiny little brain. Name of the episode is Gray-Haired Good Morning.
Gray-Haired Good Morning. Hey, Sarah, if people want to follow you on... I'm not going to do that. We just did it out of order this time.
If you want to follow me, put a signal out into the night. I'll find you. I'll make my way to you.
If you want to follow Sarah, shoot a dart with trace amounts of radioactive material in her, and then use a Geiger counter to track her movement.
My spidey senses will tingle.
Yeah, maybe people could put a band around your leg like you're an endangered bird.
Oh,
yeah.
A fun little anklet.
Yeah, fun little anklet with your serial number on it, so that other researchers can find you and log your movements.
That's fun.
That would be fun. But that's it. We did it reverse this time. That's all we have to say. As we always, unless I'm forgetting more,
no,
as we always say at the end of every episode, don't go a vampire party. See you next time.
And now, 3 goddamn minutes of Ben and Sarah talking about the cats that they could see.
Oh, look at that sleepy man.
I'm petting a sleepy man.
Oh, you found his spot. You found his favorite spot.
Oh my God, stop. Wait, he's doing a little itchy, but he can't reach it.
Yeah, because he's got little itchy spots. When he gets a little itchy spot on that part of his neck, he tries to scratch it, but he's so fat that his little claws can't get all the way there.
Blaine!
So sometimes I'll see him on the ground.
Oh, Blaine.
He'd make it violently trying to scratch his neck, but he can't reach because there's too much tummy in the way.
He perfect, man.
He's a lovely boy.
He's a lovely boy.
Back to the show. La.
Listeners, I'd like you to know that if Ben's audio is weird, there's a very cute cat rubbing against Ben's mic stand.
Listener, you know that thing that cats do sometimes where they rub their face on things
really
to sort of mark their territory? One of my cats.
The cats are really in it this episode.
Lala really loves mic stands, and I don't know why.
Oh, like a baby.
Hi, Lollipop.
Lollipop.
If you look across the window, there's a kitty cat. There's a kitty cat on the tree.
I can't see.
Oh, you gotta get up. There's a kitty cat out there. He looks like...
All I see is us.
Look out.
I'm looking.
Look.
I see us.
Do you see the window?
Yeah, I know. I see us.
You gotta look.
I'm looking.
Ben, this is really important.
Ben, this is so important.
Leave all of this in. Sarah's gotta see the kitty
I
cat.
have to see this cat. Where is this cat? Oh, hi.
Hi, kitty cat.
Hi, good cat.
Also, hi, neighbor who clearly sees us.
Shit, sorry.
It's okay.
Hi, ma'am. Do you want to be on our podcast?
And now she's... petting the cat.
Oh, she's petting the cat.
She
Okay.
definitely
I
saw
thought
us looking at her cat.
I thought she was closing the blinds.
No, I'm glad that she saw.
Yeah.
She understood why we were looking into her apartment.
Listen, her cat is admired.
Yeah. I just do want to update you. I caught out of the periphery of my vision that while we were talking, I don't know, her roommate, boyfriend, husband, whatever, came up to the lady who saw us, and she sort of pointed. I couldn't tell if she was pointing at the cat or pointing at our window.
No.
But I think he clearly heard her talking and was like, "Who are you talking to?" And I think she told him that we were.
Hey,
we were
listen.
peeping at the kitty cat.
Ma'am, listen, we're going to slide a promo for Bite Sized under your door and say, hi, sorry, we were recording a podcast and saw your cat.
Yeah, the lady who very indiscreetly stooped it so that she could see into your apartment does not live here. Don't worry.
No, I do not live
She's
here.
not
I
a
just
threat.
truly could not see what Ben was talking about. I'm sorry.
I just see a kitty cat that I see
Oh,
sometimes.
that's a good kitty
I had
cat.
to point at it. None of this is related to Twilight.
Woo!
Certainly-
Twilight.